What is going on, everybody? My name is Josie, and welcome to Josie's Movie Reviews. We're going to be talking about the new high school teen comedy. Now, I went into this movie knowing the very basic gist about this movie, and I've been hearing some wonderful things about this movie. I've heard that it's funny, it's cute, and it's charming, and it's exactly all that. The friendship between them, and you feel like they've been friends for the longest time. You buy it whenever they fight, and they also have absolutely wonderful chemistry. I think the humor in this movie absolutely hits, and what I really love about this movie is that it could have gone wrong in so many ways because there is a lot of dark comedy, slapstick comedy, and there's also a nice mixture of high school comedy that we've seen in a lot of movies such as Superbad. And that's something that I really enjoyed about this movie because there are moments where it just pushes the jokes into territories that other comedies are a little bit afraid of. Mostly because everybody gets offended with a lot of jokes. And I think this movie does a really nice balance of being a satirical comedy while also being very funny and very charming. While the story is not something new that we haven't seen before, it does play into those same cliches that we've seen in a lot of the raunchy comedies that we've seen in a lot of high school teen comedies, but that does not take away the enjoyment of what you see on screen because everybody in this movie is also fantastic. You have Ruby Cruz, Hannah Rose Liu, Kaya Gerber, Punky Johnson, Zamani Wilder, Summer Joy Campbell, Virginia Tucker, and you also have probably the highlight of the film, Marshawn Lynch, who plays the teacher.
Work that thing.
And the chemistry that they all have together, even though some characters really don't get a lot of the limelight in this movie, and it's mostly focused on Rachel, Ayo, Havana, and Kaya. I think everybody that is a supporting character in this movie plays their role very well. Another standout besides Marshawn Lynch is Summer Joy Campbell, who plays this really loud and over the top, maybe to some obnoxious character that is really obsessed on killing her stepfather that I really enjoyed and kind of wanted to see a little bit more of. And she is like one of those characters that you kind of want to be able to hang out with. And while I enjoyed a lot of the other supporting characters as well, what I was really surprised by is how much violence there is in this movie that really fits into the narrative. And while it does go into those cliched moments that you see in a lot of teen comedies or teen raunchy comedies, this movie flowed very well. I really do wish this movie was a lot more funnier than it should have been because with this material that you have on screen and the cast that is involved, they really know how to push the jokes into a territory that most comedies nowadays are really afraid of. And I really appreciated this film for that reason. But overall, I'm going to go ahead and give Bottoms a 7 out of 10. This is nothing new. We've seen this many times before, but I do think that this movie was funny, charming, and surprisingly more violent than I was actually expecting it to be. But those are my thoughts on Bottoms. Have you guys checked it out? Do you have any interest in this movie? Go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comments below and let me know. What is your favorite raunchy comedy film?